Dear IAC community, thank you for participating at the IAC closing ceremony. This was truly a unique Congress. Being connected virtually with all of you was an incredible experience. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and here we are for the last session of IAC 2020, which will look back to the past 3 exciting days, celebrate our awardees, and look ahead to our future events. Let me now hand over to our President, Pascal Ehrenfreund, who has been here with us in Paris at the Secretariat office all these days, leading us through this thrilling adventure. Pascal, please.
Thank you, Christian. It has been wonderful spending these past days with you and the IF Secretariat. The IAC 2020, the Cyberspace Edition, will leave a remarkable legacy. I'm happy to announce that more than 13,000 registered participants from over 130 countries have joined this IAC. This is an outstanding and new record, and I would like to thank all of you who connected with us. I know that for many of you, joining the live sessions meant either waking up very early in the morning or staying up very late at night. The live sessions of this Congress offered many aspects of the diverse, rich IAC program, with plenaries, highlight lectures, IAF Global Networking Forum sessions, special session, networking events, and much more. In addition, this IAC has also been an IAC of novelties. For the first time, we have offered the entire IAC technical program in the format of a technical presentation online gallery, available 24 hours, allowing you to take maximum advantage of the over 1,300 video lectures at any time of the day and from anywhere in the world. You will be able to rewatch all these stimulating technical presentations even after the IAC 2020 has ended, simply by connecting to the newly launched IAF Digital Library. Another innovation was the IAC virtual exhibition, also open 24 hours, accessible from anywhere, and offering a fast selection of videos, documents, and promotional material from more than 30 prominent key actors in space. I know that many of you also took the opportunity to connect live with the exhibitors through the interactive chat. How did you like the virtual Congress bag? Another new feature of the IAC 2020. I thought it was a great idea, and we would like, of course, to consider this approach for future IACs. We look forward to your feedback. So as you know, to the Federation, its community is everything. And we are always looking for the best ways to recognize your incredible achievements through our series of awards and recognition programs. Let me congratulate again the awardees that we already celebrated in the past 3 days. The Chang'e 4 mission leaders for receiving the IAF World Space Award, Airbus for the IAF Excellence in Industry Award, and the European Space Agency for the IAF Excellence in 3G Diversity Award. But we have more outstanding achievements to recognize. Christian, will you lead us?
Thank you, Pascal, for your remarks and on this truly remarkable IAC. I'm now very pleased to move to this year's Ief Award Ceremonies. Every year, the IEF confers a number of awards to individuals and groups who have distinguished themselves in space cooperation and space achievements on a global level. Even though today we cannot be physically together, I believe it is now more important than ever to continue recognizing the achievements and successes of our colleagues. With great joy, I would like to introduce you the IEF Vice President for Honors and Awards, Dr. Seishiro Kibe, to present the L&D Emil Award.
Dear IAF colleagues, it is my great pleasure to be here sharing this time with all of you to recognize the recipient of one of the most prestigious Ief Awards, Alan D. Emil Memorial Award. This award is presented annually for an outstanding contribution to space science, space technology, space medicine, or space law. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of this year is Dr. K. Sivan, Chairman of the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO. On behalf of the International Astronautical Federation, I would like to extend our sincere congratulations to Dr. Sivan.
Dr. K. Shivan, born in a farming family, achieved exemplary feats in space domain merely with his sheer hard work. With degrees in aerospace and aeronautical engineering, he joined ISRO in 1982 at entry level, grown up, and reached the top post. At ISRO, Dr. Shivan has an extraordinary track record, providing high-quality leadership in variety of roles. He has extensively contributed in all aspects of space transportation and improved launch vehicle robustness. He is the architect of India's manned space program, the Gaganyaan. Dr. Shivan has expanded and strengthened ISRO's international cooperation and pushed the frontiers of societal applications of space in India and neighboring countries. A number of national and international awards and professional memberships have been conferred on Dr. Shivan, including IAA's Von Karman Award for 2020.
Let me also extend my congratulations to Dr. K. Sivan. Moving now on to the next award category, the 2020 IAF Hall of Fame winners will also be presented to you by our Vice President. Please, Dr. Kibe.
The IAF Hall of Fame is intended to create a standing forum of personalities that have contributed substantially to the progress of space science, technology, and space benefit to humankind. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy to announce that the recipient of this year's award are Tomifumi Godai, National Space Development Agency, former JAXA, Elizabeth Kodium, National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine, Meng Zizong, Shanghai Academy of Spaceflight Technology, Yu Mengrum, China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology. On behalf of the International Astronautical Federation, I would like to extend our sincere congratulations to all of these recipients.
Greetings from Ukraine. I am very grateful for being honored today and for being part of the International Astronautics Federation community.
我很高兴在这次大会上发言。作为中国航天人的一员，能参与国际宇航会议，感到十分兴奋。中国航天人同世界各国航天人一起为人类航天事业的发展做出了应有的贡献。今天在这里，所有航天人走到一起，很高兴参加这次活动。同时，我非常感谢今天作为国际宇航联合会的一员受到表彰，心情十分激动。我祝愿这次大会圆满成功，谢谢大家。
Congratulations to all the winners, and thanks Dr. Kibe for the announcement. The next award category is the Frank J. Molina Astronautics Medal. To present this award, I'm pleased to call J.R. Edwards, Vice Chair of the IEF Space Education and Outreach Committee, and David Spencer, Professor at the Department of Aerospace Engineering at the Pennsylvania State University.
Thank you, Christian. 2020 presented incredible challenges as teachers around the world found themselves, often at great personal risk, on the front line of educating, inspiring, and motivating students during a global pandemic. This year's award, in recognition of these heroes, holds special significance. Today, I am joined by Dr. David Spencer of Penn State University in the United States. Dr. Spencer, a distinguished former honoree, presided over this year's selection.
Thank you, JR. The Frank J. Molina Astronautics Medal honors an educator who has demonstrated excellence in promoting the study of astronautics and related space sciences. We are delighted to present the 2020 Frank J. Molina Astronautics Medal to Professor Peter Martinez, the Executive Director of the Secure World Foundation.
Congratulations.
Peter Martinez is the Executive Director of the Secure World Foundation. An astrophysicist by training, his career path has evolved from doing research in astronomy to building capacity for space science in Africa. He also has extensive experience in the governance of space activities and in multilateral space diplomacy. In addition to these roles, Dr. Martinez has taught at several universities around the world, and he founded the Space Lab at the University of Cape Town. He is proud to be the first African recipient of the Frank Molina Award.
I would like to thank the IAF for selecting me as the first African recipient of the Frank Molina Astronautics Medal. In accepting this award, I would like to acknowledge and thank my many colleagues, friends, and former students for their support, encouragement, and intellectual stimulation over the years. I hope this award serves to inspire the next generation of young African space professionals. Thank you.
I've known Peter Martinez for many years. Peter, it is my great pleasure to congratulate you. For our next award, I would like to invite Clementine de Koopman, Venture Manager for the Creative Destruction Lab, to join J.R. Edwards to announce the winners of this year's Luigi J. Napolitano Award.
Today, I am speaking to you from Washington, D.C.
My name is Clémentine, and I'm speaking to you from Paris, France.
We are happy to present the 2020 Luigi G. Napolitano Award, given to a young scientist below 30 years of age,
who has contributed significantly to the advancement of aerospace science and has given a paper at the International Astronautical Congress. We are delighted to acknowledge the finalists of the 2020 Luigi G. Napolitano Award, who are
Federica Angeletti, Elizabeth Barrios, Alvaro Romero Calvo.
And the winner of the 2020 Luigi G. Napolitano Award is
Elizabeth Barrios.
Congratulations!
Thank you, Clementine and JR, and congratulations to our finalists and, of course, the winner. Let me now welcome Maria Antonietta Perino, Chair of the IEF Distinguished Service Award Subcommittee, to introduce and announce the recipients of this year's IEF Distinguished Service Award.
Thank you, Christian. This year, our thanks go to 7 IEF volunteers who have distinguished themselves through their continuous and important effort and support to the activities of the Federation. I am very pleased to announce the recipients of the 2020 IEF Distinguished Service Award. Our thanks go to Anna Guerman, Kathleen Owell, Tom Crimigis, Ali Nasseri, Robbie Samantha Roy, Rainer Sandau, Gunther Schreiner. Sincere congratulations to you. Thank you.
Congratulations again to our recipients, and thanks for your constant support to the Federation. Next, I would like to call Lynn Wigbels, Chair of the Young Space Leaders Subcommittee, to present the 2020 IEF Young Space Leaders.
The IAF Young Space Leaders Recognition Program recognizes exceptional students and young professionals under the age of 35 who contribute to astronautics through their academic and professional activities, who reach out to other young people and their communities to share knowledge and experience, who engage colleagues in the international space community, and who contribute to IAF activities. We're very pleased today to recognize these 2020 IAF Young Space Leaders: Arno Pons, Bruno Sarli, Shiara Koshiara, Emmanuel David, Hiroki Akagi, and Louis Ferrer.
Congratulations to our young space leaders. As part of the new IAF initiative, the IAF Space Economic Platform, ISEP, I now have the honor of inviting Deganit Bajkowski, IAF Vice President for Diversity Initiatives and New Space Economy, Bruce Chesley, IAF Vice President for Industry Relations, and Clay Mowry, my Special Advisor and Chair of the IAF Industry Relations Committee, to introduce the IAF Startup Pitch Sessions.
Thank you very much, Pascal. We're very excited about this new project, as space is increasingly becoming a notable investment in many sectors. Through the platform, the IAF aims to continue to play a significant role in global space activity, giving voice to a variety of new actors in the space sector, and to reflect on the new markets space activity is entering and creating.
Looking ahead to the next decade, the IAF wants to play a meaningful role in advancing the new space economy. Through ISEP, the Federation is fostering the new space economy by integrating new space actors, entrepreneurs, and non-space industry players and organizations.
In the framework of ISEP, the IAF has hosted its third annual IAC 2020 Startup Pitch Session, giving space startups an opportunity to expose and present their activity to a wide audience in the IAF community. All selected startups have had the opportunity to present a 5-minute pitch video, which was displayed in the IAF Space Economy Platform ISEP booth of the exhibition during this whole IAC. We have received 12 incredible applications from early-stage space companies. The winner selection has been made by combining the decision of the jury and viewers voting. I would like to congratulate all participants and encourage them to pursue their space goals.
Thank you, Bruce, Clay, and Deganit. It is now my honor to announce that the winner of the IAF Startup Pitch Session is HostMe. HostMe is a young company from Darmstadt, Germany. The ultimate goal of HostMe is the establishment of platform economics for the global space market. We encourage all young startups that are listening to join us next year for the 4th edition of the IAF Startup Pitch Sessions. Congratulations! This award ceremony is a celebration and appreciation of hard work and extraordinary achievements. And I would like to congratulate and applaud all of our IAF award winners for their outstanding contributions to space and to the Federation. And now, dear ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of appreciating great work and cooperation, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our 4 outgoing IAF Vice Presidents for their dedication and support to the activities of the Federation. Please join me as we connect live with our outgoing IAF Vice Presidents. Gabriela Arrigo, IAF Vice President for Science and Academic Relations and Global Networking Forum. Seijiro Kibe, IAF Vice President for Honors and Awards. Valanathan Munzami, IAF Vice President for Developing Countries and Emerging Nations. And Baua Yang, IAF President for Societies and Museums, who unfortunately cannot join us live, but he has sent us a video message.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude to President Pascal and President Glagor for your strong leadership, and to the Bureau colleagues and the Secretariat for your support and assistance over the past 3 years. I'm honored having the opportunity in my life to serve for IAF. I believe that with the joint efforts of its members, IAF will contribute more wisdom, solutions, and strengths to the peaceful utilization of the outer space for the benefit of human society in the future. After leaving office, I will continue to do my best to contribute to the Federation's development. I wish you all the best.
We are very grateful for Dr. Young's outstanding service to the Federation. So, Gabriela, Seijiro, Val, I'm sure you also want to share some words with our community. Gabriela?
Thank you, Pascal. Dear delegate, dear friend and colleagues, it's with great pleasure that I take this opportunity to greet you all at the conclusion of this special and historic cyber edition of the International Astronautical Congress 2020. Indeed, I spent 3 incredible years of activities during my mandate. It was an honor for me to lead, in particular, the International Space Forum initiative at the ministerial level, to increasingly involve the academia and related stakeholders in space activities across the region of the world. We had International Space Forum chapters dedicated to Africa, Latin American and Caribbean, Mediterranean, and now we are working to the International Space Forum in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, dedicated to the Southeast Asia in 2021. It was also an extraordinary experience to supervise the Global Networking Forum initiative, providing opportunities for students, young professionals, and policymakers, in line with the IAF motto, Meet, Share, and Connect. I wish you all the same exciting experience that I lived over the past 3 years with the IAF community. Thanks also to the support, the experience, and the passion of my colleague of the IAF Bureau and the Secretary team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gabriela. I know I have been traveling with you all over the world with the International Space Forum. It was wonderful. Seijiro, please, would you give us some words?
Thank you very much, Professor Ehrenfreund. It is very kind of you to give us outgoing VPs an opportunity to say goodbye to IF colleagues in this nice occasion. And first of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all of you for having accepted me as a vice president of this prestigious organization and providing me with the warmest and continuous support. It was my great honor and pleasure to serve the Federation under the strong leadership of current President Professor Ehrenfreund and the former President Dr. Lugar. These 3 years, I dearly enjoyed working with the HAC members and other committee members related to the IAF honors and award activities, and would like to extend sincere thanks to all of them. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Edward. And next appreciation should be forwarded to the IAF Secretariat. Elena, Emma, Karina, Sylvia, and other staff, thank you very much. You are always kind to me and very instrumental. Without your assistance, I could not have completed my mission as VP. Last but not least, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to my friend, Dr. Feichtinger, Director General of the Federation. I always respected and appreciated your hard work and devotion to the Federation. Thank you very much for your friendship and guidance. I would like to end my words with a Japanese sentence. 皆さん、いろいろありがとうございました。Everybody, thank you for everything in Japanese. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Taishiro, and you have been very, very prominent in this IAC 2020. This shows also how important this subject of awards and recognition for our space community is. Thank you very much. And now to you, Val.
Thanks, Pascal. I want to start by thanking you and the IAF Secretariat for the sterling efforts for producing an excellent Cyber IAC. It was truly an amazing experience. In the last 3 years, I've had the honor and pleasure of serving under both Jean-Yves Le Gall and your leadership, and it was a phenomenal 3 years to be at the helm and holding the portfolio for developing countries and emerging communities alongside such esteemed global space leaders. I sincerely believe we have made significant strides towards increasing our focus towards developing countries and emerging communities, which is in keeping with the 3G diversity spirit of the IAF, which is geography, gender, and generation. Also want to take the opportunity to express our achievements in some notable firsts in the IAF. The first ever global conference on space for emerging countries was held in Marrakesh, Morocco. At last year's IAC in Washington, we hosted the first ever Heads of Emerging Space Agencies plenary, which was very well attended. We have also had exhibition booths over the last year, sponsored by the IAF and kitted by the South African National Space Agency for use by developing countries and emerging communities. And we have also evolved the Working Group for Developing Countries and Emerging Communities to now being a formal administrative committee of the IAF. So this administrative committee is currently working on a 3-year work plan for the developing countries. I am therefore stepping down from this portfolio knowing full well there is an army of experts that are dedicated to the cause of increasing the participation of developing countries. I want to thank the IAF community for having the confidence in me and trusting me with this important focus. I am truly humbled and remain committed to the work that we have started together. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, Val, thank you so much. You have really taken on a very, very important topic for the IAF, emerging space nations and developing countries. And you have done really great work. I was in Marrakesh at the GLEX. It was really a great conference. And As you can see, it really worked because there are 135 countries which are actually sending more or less participants to the IAC here virtually on the Cyberspace Edition. So that's really, really fantastic. Christian will then still give a statistic at the end. So this is always a very emotional moment. Thank you all for your commitment to the IF Bureau and the wonderful work we have achieved together.
Let me also echo what Pascal has said and thank the outgoing vice presidents for the great cooperation over the past 3 years. It was just a pleasure to work with you. And I'm so happy that your mandate culminated in such a record-breaking IAC. As was said before, more than 13,500 registered participants from, as our president mentioned, 135 countries have registered for this IAC. Remarkably, over 26,500 visits to the virtual exhibition booth and more than 30,000 views of our 1,300 video lectures. And of course, countless views of our live sessions and announcements. Now, let's look back at some of the highlights of this wonderful cyberspace edition of the IAC.
I always love looking at the IAC highlight videos. Now, before we close the IAC 2020, let me remind you that the IAC 2020 proceedings will be distributed online this week to all the registered Congress participants. They will provide unlimited access to the complete technical program, including the 1,300 video lectures and papers. We would like to sincerely thank and congratulate all the authors who made this year's technical presentations lineup so remarkable and exciting. A special thanks goes to the members of the International Program Committee who have crafted such a unique and outstanding technical program. Dear friends, the IAC 2020 has come to an end, and it is now time to look ahead. Next stop of the IAC journey will take us to Dubai in October 2021. I'm excited to connect to Adnan Al-Rais and his team live from Dubai. Welcome, Adnan.
ladies and gentlemen, the cyber some of the world IAC a platform that brings people from all over the world together.
Now it works.
With a collective effort to advance forward in injecting innovation and creativity in the space industry. Orchestrating the next IAC in Dubai in 2021, our vision is to initiate new collaborations in the field of space and act as a facilitator to bring new players in the space field from our region. Being the next host, we are proud to have reached this stage of being the first Arab nation to host the world's largest space conference. Dubai has its own proud legacy of hosting successful large-scale international events. We have been welcoming delegations from all around the world, and we understand the value gained and from the international collaborations and partnerships forged through space gatherings and collaborations. Our space strategy for the coming decade is focused on being among the list of leading countries in the space sciences through multiple ambitious sustainable programs. From the recently launched Emirates Mars mission, Hope Probe, the first Arab interplanetary mission, to the announcement of the Emirates Lunar mission, the first regional mission to explore the moon, launching in 2024, and selecting the new Emirati astronaut corps by 2021. We are setting the foundation of a space and expanding our agenda to create a sustainable space ecosystem in the UAE that involves global strategic partnership and building a qualified national cadre who can lead the way to the future of space sciences in the country. The Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center, the next IAC host, is working continuously to deliver the legacy of the IAC 2021 and make it an unforgettable Congress. We are looking forward to welcoming you all in October 2021 in Dubai. Thank you.
Thank you, Adnan. We look forward to seeing you next year at the IAC 2021 in Dubai. Let's see together what awaits us.
At first, we gazed at the stars, using their light to chart our way home to safety. Then, we built to get nearer the stars. As a 21st century metropolis rose from the sands, with first world convenience accompanied by a culture of welcome, hospitality, and tradition. And now, we are rising up to greet the constellations, pointing our way up through sheer dedication, hard work, and innovation. And the entire nation gathers to celebrate a new generation and a new age, a space age. Innovation is never a path traveled alone. It is a collective journey. The International Astronautical Congress has for 70 years gathered the global community to discuss the final frontier. It is where the power of the past shapes the promise of the future. The UAE and Dubai will become proud hosts of the IAC and will demonstrate how traditional hospitality can coexist with a drive towards the future. IAC in Dubai is where inclusion, collaboration and innovation are on the agenda. And you are all welcomed to a new space age.
Thanks for joining. See you in Dubai.